there was a performance of Les Mis at the Kennedy Center. It was attended by administration officials as well as a procession of drag queens who made quite an entrance. And there was a very mixed reception for the first couple.
Oh, she's back with him.
Well, she went to the theater. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe it was a date night. Who can say? But they were met with cheers and boos. And here's what they had to say about the evening. Take a look.
Some actors may be boycotting tonight.
I couldn't care less, honestly. All I do is run the country well.
Well, have you seen the musical before, and do you identify more with Jean Valjean or Javert?
Oh, that's a tough one. That last part of that question, that's tough, I think. You better answer that one, honey. I don't know.
Well, I'm just going to say, so what do you make of this push to rebrand so many American institutions?
Well, I was surprised to hear he was a fan of musicals, things I never would have finished. Donald Trump loves. I just wouldn't have thought that was next. But I found it interesting that Les Mis is one of his favorites because when you think of
he doesn't know what it's about.
No, he doesn't know. Some of the biggest themes are justice versus mercy and the government wronging people and them revolting in the revolution. So in considering kind of the times we live in.
It's about the rebellion against the French king.
Yeah. But I also think that the showing up part, we've talked about the people that have chosen to boycott versus the people that come. The art is the medicine. It's the magic. It's the message. It's the inclusion. So it's so important that people keep putting that art out there and showing up over and over again to shine out this darkness.
Well, I agree with that. When I thought that Les Mis being his favorite, obviously he just doesn't understand what the theme of it is, because it's about the 1832 rebellion against the French king. But I also started thinking about why he has this weird obsession in terms of art in particular. And then when you read about autocracies, authoritarianism, dictators, authoritarianism, they generally understand that that they want to control culture. They want that. And that's very important because creativity is a threat to their power, because creativity offers different perspectives. It challenges their control. It offers different narratives.
It's about freedom.
I think it's about, a lot of times it's about artistic expression and freedom. And I think that's why he wants to control the Kennedy Center. But the people that he put on the board of the Kennedy Center, I mean, it was wild. It was like Usha Vance, Susie Wiles, Pam Bondi, the Attorney General. I mean, Maria Bartiromo.
I sort of feel sorry for him because he craves this group of the glitterati to love him. Like he wants
you to love him.
He wants us all to. I don't know about me, but maybe you.
No, he wants you to love him.
But he craves Lindsay Lohan and he gets Lindsey Graham. You understand? It's like he wants so much. But I just like to read his approval ratings are dropping, by the way. Here's the good news. Immigration, 54% disapprove. Deportations, 56% disapprove. Economy, 56% disapprove. The Russia-Ukraine war, 57% disapprove.
Yeah.
This is a Quinnipiac poll, which is a very legitimate poll. So there is hope out there.
He has the lowest approval rating in 80 years. For this term of his presidency.
Oh, it goes with his birthday because he's about to turn 80, right? Yeah.
Well, Donald Trump and I do share that Les Mis is one of our favorite musicals, but actually...
After everything that is going, we look at the women in the View. We see how they are talking about President Donald Trump attended the concert. We could see he was happy, he was joyful. We also see the vice president. We see even Kennedy. We see some important personalities over there also enjoying that. The women in the View were very surprised that President Donald Trump to be so glory at. Nobody expected that such a thing would come from him. Nobody expected that he was going to love art the way he loves it. He was going to partake of what is happening. So everyone was surprised of his reaction. Everyone was surprised with the decision he has made, to really love and take art personally. So they were just surprised, and everybody have their own opinion. According to them, President Donald Trump wants to control culture. According to Whoopi, culture is something you cannot control because it's inborn in you. It's something that just comes naturally. It's something you don't need to struggle with it. It's something that you can do it even on the street. She herself, she started, she's an art. She's an actress, so she started on the street. You don't need to be on the podium. You don't need to be anywhere. You do it on the street, so it's something that comes inwardly and no one can really control. So President Trump cannot even control that. According to them, he's possessed with immigration. We all know that. Everybody's saying that he's making people to be scared. He has signed the beautiful bill that's against Medicare. Many people will lose their benefit. All they see, he has not brought something to benefit the people that voted for him. But all what he's doing is to be against the people who voted for him. So they're just saying, and he likes that according to them, when he does something, they have to clap for him. If you don't clap for him, or if you want to fight him back, he's going to come back against you. But if you come back very soft with him, you don't even reply, that's going to be a good one. So according to the women in the View, someone like President Donald Trump, the way to handle him is just to be, if he comes back against you when you have said something, it's just for him to be nice. Because the more you're not nice, the time you come to say this, he's going to be very aggressive. So actually, we also see Kennedy. I'm talking about vaccine. The women in the View were just saying that he's just so very possessive about that vaccine. But ironically, his wife is his children have been vaccinated. He himself have been vaccinated. So he should allow the right for parents to vaccinate their children. He's not even a medical doctor. They should allow the medical personnel to make that decision. According to them, he has been vaccinated. He should allow those that want to vaccine to take the vaccine, to take it, not something to enforce. They want to put Republicans want to impose people on how to live. According to the women, they should just allow people to have their own choice and make their own choices. What do you think about that? I'm a victim of vaccine. I'll say that I'm physically challenged. I have what they call scoliosis, which in my spine, there's a curve in my spine. I became, when I was born in West Africa, Central Africa, that's in Cameroon. Many people say, where's Cameroon? Cameroon is closer to Nigeria. That's in the 90s. So when my parents had me, my parents, it was in Moya, that's in the southwest of the country. Buea, which is the capital. Moya was that place that we have a local clinic. The midwives were there. It was not very, the medical facility was not a very good one. It was not very equipped, let me put that word. So when they had me, my mother said the vaccine was finished. So they asked her to go home and bring me back after some more. So she went home and she never came back. 4 months later, I became so sick. I had cold. When I cry, you cannot hear my voice. Medically, according to doctors, I had tuberculosis. Thankfully, I got healed from the tuberculosis, but that was not it. So it affected my spinal cord, which the scoliosis infected from that. That's not the story when I grew up. So the doctor said I had tuberculosis, and when they asked my mom remembered I was sick at that age. So that was in lack of that vaccine. For me personally, I'm a big supporter of vaccine. They should vaccine. Parents that want to vaccinate their children, they should. In my time, many of us were born at the same time, in the 90s. But not every parent have that vaccine. And not every child was sick. So some children, immune system is very different. So according to Kennedy, said that autism, bipolar is caused by the vaccine. That's what they believe. Because to me, critically, autism, they have not discovered what causes it. Because before they didn't have it, it just rises, it affects especially male Not only me, the black male especially. So I don't know. So for that, it's very medically they have not yet said this is what causes autism. But according to our Kennedy, I don't know how he did his own research. So he's a lawyer, but he's not a doctor. I don't know how it comes about that. So to me, I'm a supporter of vaccine because not every children's immune system is the same. Some children can, some children cannot. I know of a child who died of musing. She was grown in this United States. I'm in Georgia, and she was grown. So some people don't take that vaccine, but they are all right. As I say, but some children need it. If they don't have it, then so you have to vaccinate your children. So in case anything happens, at least you not died of depression, thinking that if only I had vaccinated my baby, this could have not happened because I did not vaccinate my child. So I opened the hole for this to happen. So I don't know. What do you think? Let me see your opinion in the comment section. Are you in the support of vaccine or are you against vaccine? What do you think about President Donald Trump? Do you think that he wants to control culture also as they are controlling politics? Let me see your opinion in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching. If you are not subscribed, please help subscribe and help share the video. God bless you.